It's your girl Kinsey. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a reading on Gabe, who recently passed away. But to be honest, I literally know nothing about him, but I'm having such a strong urge and a strong feeling to read on him. And when I have such a strong feeling and urge to do something, I have to do it. So this is going to be basically a medium reading. Now, of course, doing this reading and doing any medium readings or any readings in general on people, I always go in with positivity, positive, intentions, positive mindset. I never mean to come off as disrespectful, so please do not take anything to be, offensive, because I'm doing this out of love, light, and respect, because I've constantly been hearing, I should have listened, I didn't listen, I could have listened, and it's driving me insane because I feel like I need to be heard. I need to speak my side, as in he has a lot and some things to just kind of say and get off his chest. And I'm here to deliver these messages. I'm here to, do what I gotta do. It's definitely one of those heavy readings that it's kind of sensitive, because the afterlife is something that nobody on this earth can really ever explain, but it's something that we're all curious and always wondering about. And I'm just here to, shed some light and shed some love and do what I can and do my best. Let's go ahead and get into it. I also forgot to mention that today I'm just going to be using Oracle, and this is a medium reading, so usually when I do medium readings I never tend to use cards. I just go on my intuition and the spirit itself, but I of course I'm going to use some cards just help me and guide me through this intense reading. So one thing that I do keep seeing, I keep seeing his body. He's almost showing me his body, but basically showing me that he is gone, but he's looking at his body on the other side. His spirit, his soul is looking at his past body. That kind of, sorry, I'm trying not to cry. That kind of broke him. That broke him, seeing life and seeing a different perspective that wasn't first person. He's saying that, I've made a lot of bad choices. I haven't made the best choices and decisions, and I'm sorry for not being perfect. I'm sorry for not being what everybody else wanted me to be, or I'm sorry for not meeting everyone else's expectations. I did my best and I did what I could, and I know I could have done better and been better, but that wasn't who I was. I wasn't meant to meet everybody else's expectations. I wasn't meant to be what you wanted me to be or do what you wanted me to do. I had to take my own route. I had to do my own thing in order for me to be happy. And I wasn't completely fully happy. I wasn't where I wanted to be completely, but I was gonna get there. But I didn't make it there. And it hurts me. It hurts me to say it. It hurts me to realize that his soul is kind of, he hasn't fully crossed over yet. I still see him kind of watching over his family and his friends at the moment. He's taking some time to kind of sink it in and kind of realize what's going on, but he's going to be in a good place, a better place than a lot of us are. I will tell you that much. He's going to be in a better place and will always be in a better place. But he's just saying, I don't want you to worry about me. I don't want you to think of me different. I don't want you to cry over me. Don't cry for too long. It's okay to cry, but just don't cry for too long. I just want you to know that I'm in a better place. And, families and friends, I love y'all. I care about y'all. But just never forget me. I know you won't forget me, because I wouldn't forget you. Fake friends, we all have them. We all dealt with them. And fake friends, we've all dealt with them, and he had some fake friends, and he's like, wow, so now you want to care, now you want to show love, now you want to act like, oh, we were all cool, we're all good, you want to post me and do this and that. He was like, nah, man, like, I want you to keep that same energy you had for me when I was alive. A lot of that back talking, a lot of talking behind my back, acting like we're friends, acting like you're friendly, acting like you care about me, but in reality, you would talk behind my back. In reality, you didn't really like me. In reality, you just wanted clout. In reality, you just wanted to use me. In reality, you didn't have that type of love and that type of caring that you claim to have now that you would claim to have in general. He's like, quit with all that. He's like, his thing is, I'm really over that. Like, he's acknowledging every wrong and everything that could have went differently. He's acknowledging a lot of shit and he's dealing with it, but he's having and needing to let go. That's the only way that he is able to comprehend and kind of cross over, as if he is able to let go. He's having to let go. He's having to realize it. He's having to realize his wrongs, his faults. He's just seeing a lot of people for who they really are. And it's so sad to him because he's like, man, like, it came to the point where I have to be dead in order for people to love me, in order for people to care about me, in order for people to show that fake ass love. Like, it sucks. It sucks that I have to be dead in order for people to care, in order for people to notice, in order for people to check on me, my family and friends. Like, what? Like, he had some down to earth friends for sure. It's just some of them, I don't know. Some of them were a little, you know, not... Some of his friends or old friends just didn't have the best intentions, best expectations, the best motive for him. And he's realizing that now. And he's like, damn, man, that's the least of my worries now. I'm just letting it all go. I'm needing to let it go. Now, back to the I should have listened, I could have listened, why didn't I listen? Somebody warned him, somebody had a conversation with him, somebody texted him, somebody called him, somebody told him about driving, about speeding. Somebody told him something that he should have and could have listened to, but he didn't. He seems like he's a little bit hard-headed. He's a little goofy. He's showing me like the goofy little funny side of like, yeah, I didn't listen. I can't blame nobody. Nobody better not blame themselves. Nobody can't say shit because I put myself in that situation, and wow. It's almost like in shock a little bit, like, damn, dude, like, you know, we always see people pass, we always see people die from drugs, from alcohol, from crazy shit, from accidents, from literally everything and anything. And I used to always look at people and be like, damn, like, they're there one day and gone the next. Never in my life did I would think and see so quick that I would be that person I've always seen. I always used to see people dying the next day. I talked to them the day before that or a few weeks before that, and it's just crazy because you never know when you're gonna go. And I took a lot of shit for granted. I took that life shit for granted. There's so many things I would have did differently. There's so many things I could have said, I could have did, I could have rearranged, I could have bettered myself. And it just sucks how life was just taken away from me in a fucking second. I didn't expect to go that day. I didn't expect to go. I wasn't ready. I wasn't I didn't sign anything. I wasn't expected. I didn't know I was gonna be gone. I didn't know, because if I did, oh my god, I would have did everything differently. I would have oh my god. This is really something. Let's go ahead and read these cards. Our first card here is, I am sorry, please forgive me. Anybody that maybe you didn't get to talk to him that last moment, that last timing, maybe he didn't answer your text, he's saying he's sorry. He's implying that he's sorry. Every little thing, he just wants you to know you shouldn't live in guilt, and I don't want you to blame yourself. I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to worry. I want you to just be okay. Please be okay for me. Second card is, remember me by the happy memories we created. Family and friends, please remember the happy moments and not the sad moments. It's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of grieving, but everyone will come at peace, and everyone is needing to, and he's wanting to, everyone to kind of be at peace and be at a calming state of mind and to not worry anymore. And, you know, he doesn't want everyone to be sad forever. I don't want you to be sad. I want you to move on with life, but I know you won't forget me. Just move on with life, and I know you won't forget me. Third card, you have nothing to feel guilty about. If you felt like you could have did something more or said something to help him or motivate him or kind of do anything, the slightest bit, he just wants everyone, his family, friends, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, cousin, aunt, uncle, to just be okay. He's like, if you're okay, I'm okay. But I need you to be okay. I need you to say it with me. Say that you're going to be okay for me. Please. 4th card is I am with the rest of the family. Yes, he is being greeted by family. Family is definitely with him. They're trying to get him and trying to help him cross over, but he is needing to do that on his own. But they are there. They're there standing with him. They're there watching him, waiting for him to come over and really make peace and amends with his life cycle, because he's doing a lot of looking back at a lot of memories and a lot of moments, but he's looking at his family and his friends. He's watching over everything right there. I kind of see him just looking and walking around at everything, but he will cross over. He will be at peace. He's going to be at peace. He's just taking some time. It's kind of taking him some time to kind of comprehend and deal with what is happening and what's going on, because it was very sudden, and it's a little harder when it's very sudden. Our 5th card is I have no more earthly worries. He worried a lot. He worried about some things. He just wanted to make sure everybody else was good and better than him, meaning that if there was money, he would rather his family get the money. He wanted to make sure his family was good, but sometimes people take advantage of that. He knows that I couldn't give so much because I had to also give to myself, most importantly, but he did the best that he could when it came to money and family and spending time with everything and everyone. 6th card is I see all your thoughts. People that would dislike him or hate him or weren't on his good side, they weren't on his good side, whichever, or he's meaning, hey, I see how you think of me, I see how you thought of me, I see how you would talk behind my back, I see how you would say this to so and so, knowing they were close to me, knowing this and that. He's like, I see that shit. He's like, don't think you're slick with that, because I'm seeing it clearly. And I think some people kind of know the bad that they've done, and they're kind of like, damn, like maybe he knows now. And it's kind of like, he's like, yeah, bitch, I know now. I know what you did. I know what you said. Don't think you're slick. Don't think you're slick, because I see it. I watch over you every day. He's going to watch over his family and friends every day. He will, without a doubt. Family and friends, you'll feel him. You'll see him. He'll give you signs. He'll probably even be in your dreams. He will be there. Even certain songs will come on, listening to certain music that he liked. You will feel him. He will be there, and he will be watching. But he's like, you live and you learn, and well, fuck, I'm really learning now, aren't I? And our 8th and final card is if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. Indeed, he would have listened more. He would have cared more. He would have did a lot of things differently, and he's not going to sit there and continuous to, blame himself, because he'll never be at peace. He'll never be satisfied. So he's needing to come to that peace, to the ground, to kind of move on and let go of what his life once was. And being on the spirit side, it's very different. Very, very fucking different. Definitely not what we're used to. Definitely not what we see. It's in a different light. It's in a different perspective. He's gonna be okay. So everyone who is very loving and caring and who was a supporter of him, just keep wishing his soul and spirit well, because that is helping him. That is going to motivate him to cross over. That is going to send him and show him light and show him the love that he is needing. He loves the love, man. He loves the support system that he had. Yeah, I feel like he also took that for granted sometimes, but he loves the support system that he had, and he's like, damn. Wow. Oh my god, I'm trying not to cry so bad, because he's being so expressive and so thankful of how much of a support system that he had, that platform that he had and carried. He's saying that, damn, I wish I could have, showed more love. I wish I could have shed and showed more love and value to life, and I could have spoke on different things that I should have and could have spoke on, but I didn't, and that's on me. But it's like he's telling me, hey, look, we're speaking through you right now. You're speaking through me. I'm speaking through you. So just let these people know, let them know that you can't take a lot of things for granted. He wishes he could tell that one person, I love you, I care about you, and I want you to know that I'm okay, and I want you to be okay. Okay, well, I'm going to let your spirit, your soul free. You're going to find your light after you're finding your understanding to what has happened and acknowledging what has happened and letting go of what once was. I'm going to let your soul and spirit go. I wish you the best, my love.